Richmond, Virginia, at the door of Jackson Ward. Jackson Ward actually is the first Black Wall Street in the United States. All right, Jackson Ward was birthed in the late 1800s. The second Black Wall Street is in the Greenwood section in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That didn't take place till the early 1900s. Are you with me? So Richmond, Virginia is the birthplace, come on, follow me, is the birthplace of black capitalism. And here, right here, is Maggie Walker. Maggie Walker is the first founder and owner of president of a bank in the United States. First woman. Not only was she a black woman, but first woman. And we see here that in 1883 she graduated from the Richmond Colored Normal School. Over here, I like this because see, back during that time, in fact, what was real big, what blacks did right after the Civil War, actually the father of black capitalism is a minister by the name of Reverend William Washington Brown. And even here in Richmond, people don't know, but he was the first owner of a charter, first black man of a chartered bank in the United States. Right down, a couple blocks down there on Jackson Street, 105 Jackson Street. People here in Richmond don't even know that. All we know is Maggie Walker. Maggie Walker, it didn't happen with Maggie Walker until right here. See, in 1903, she chartered the St. Luke's Penny Savings Bank. And she was the first African-American female bank president, okay? But we don't know nothing about the father of black capitalism, Reverend William Washington Brown. That whole movement that caused Jackson Ward to become Black Wall Street came out of the church. Yes, it did. It came out of the church. And he actually founded the Grand Fountain of the United Order of True Reformers. Okay? That organization, blacks came together in the church and they paid dues. You know, we used to laugh at dues when we got into the knowledge of tithes and offerings, but blacks paid dues and they started basically providing, actually it was health insurance. They called it sickness benefits and death benefits. We call life insurance today. And then they formed their own bank, the grocery stores. You see right here, Maggie Walker, right here. She started her own newspaper. Now keep in mind, this is in the Jim Crow era, okay? Racism, segregation, Jim Crow, black codes, vagrant laws, but it didn't stop blacks from coming together and doing from themselves. Actually, back then it didn't have welfare, didn't have Medicaid, Medicare, didn't have none of that. But back here in Richmond, Virginia, I'm telling you, because blacks came together and they had the mindset to do for themselves and they learned how to generate their own income. Well, I praise God that that's happening again. Richmond, Virginia, something is about to take place, and I'm telling you, it's going to spread. If they did it back then, you better believe we can do it today. Amen? Stop blaming racism. It didn't bother them back then. Well, it bothered them, but what they did was something about it. Instead of protesting against, what they did was they came together and started generating their own income. The newspapers, look, had their own employment agencies, training opportunities, grocery stores. In Tulsa, in Black Wall Street in Tulsa, they owned everything. Blacks owned everything in the early 1900s. They owned everything, the airports, the hotels, the hospitals, 10,000 black people. And it can happen again. God bless you. This is Dr. Steve Parson.